Hello, hello, and welcome. It's Bernadette. Super excited to share some stuff with you guys. So many changes happening, and we are at the very end of the year. We've only got 3 more days before we hit 2023. And I woke up to a message this morning, so I wanted to share that with you. I'm going to give you a second to get here. If you've never followed me before, my name is Bernadette Gold, and I am a success mentor, spiritual teacher, and a clairvoyant. So if you need help with anything, go to my website, bernadettegold.com. In any case, I want to make sure that we are broadcasting live. I'm here on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So if you are watching, say hello so that I know this is coming through, that you can hear me okay, and that we're all good. And if you are so inclined, share it with your friends. I'm going to share this into our group because I can't share it any other way. So who's watching? Say hello, hello, hello. Let's see, group. Here you guys come. So first I'm going to give you an update. Lots going on. There's been a lot going on. I've kind of been a little MIA. Hi, Ashley. Because I've been moving in. Oh, I just shared it too, Valkyrie, but double. I mean, we did it double, so that's cool. Thank you. Thank you. I've been moving into an office here in the San Antonio area. It's really easy to get to right off the 35, where I will be starting next week, seeing people in person to do regressions, which I'll talk about in a little bit, biomagnetism therapy, biomagnetic pair therapy for all kinds of different issues that you face health-wise and emotionally. And I'll be offering my own healing modality hands-on called Sarvatva healing, which is super powerful. Really, I don't even know how to describe it. If you know what Reiki is, it's a form of energy healing, but you feel it immediately and it creates shifts immediately. I usually combine Sarvatva with other things I do, but I will be seeing people in person. So you'll see my address and everything change on all of my stuff. And that's coming. And I am not going to reveal the space yet because we still have some stuff that we have to finish at the office. But that's news piece number one. In the beginning of 2023, I will be seeing people in person at the office. And it is in Live Oak, which if you're local to Texas, or if you want to come in from out of state, and I just had a whole group of people come in December, 5 of them. I did 5 sessions over a weekend. It was a little tough, but now that we have the office, there's 2 hotels right next door, and we're in a pretty busy place right near the Forum Shopping Center in Live Oak. So that's the first piece of news. Super excited about that. Second piece of news, I woke up this morning from a message from Spirit. Now on Saturday, New Year's Eve, I will be doing our yearly forecast, and I usually only I do monthly forecasts for my Hidden Wisdom members. That's a monthly membership. It costs $40 a month. You get live coaching with me once a month, and you get a monthly forecast. That I usually only do for them. But I woke up this morning and Spirit said, do the yearly forecast and open it up to whoever wants to join. They don't have to be Hidden Wisdom members, and make it affordable. So I'm inviting all of you, if you want to know what's coming for 2023, you can join me for the low price of $27 for the live Zoom forecast. And what we're going to do is global themes, what's coming up energetically, what are the lessons for us as human beings, what are the themes going on, just generally speaking, and then I'm going to break it into the different elements. So air, fire, water, earth, you'll each get your own spread. And then at the very end, I'm going to do a live Q&A. So if you want to attend, the link is in the description. It is a link to my scheduler. You'll get all your email reminders with the Zoom link. That is this Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, if you want to join us live. Okay. And I realize 8 a.m. for those in Australia, and I have some of you that are in Australia, it's very late, but it's New Year's Eve. So you'll be up if you want to join us. All right. It's a great way to start the new year, knowing what's coming, knowing what your lessons are going to be, and also how to clear them. And I don't know what else Spirit has in store for this live event, but it's always something surprising. I'll probably do some clearing work and whatnot. Hi from Pakistan. Ah, nice. Cool. Welcome, Shaquille. All right. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, I don't normally do yearly forecasts except for my group. And I'm going to open it up because I know some of the Charm Life people wanted to come to that and they're not in Hidden Wisdom because they meet with me once a week, sometimes twice a week. But now, those of you in Charm Life, you can actually join. Okay, so join the link. I've got a limit of 90 people on that class that I'm allowing in, partially because the live Q&A will be crazy if there's more than 90 people. In any case, that's that. I do want to say to you guys this. This month has been crazy. The pace at which things are moving, things are being revealed, things are happening. A lot of you are going through some letting go, like pets, parents. I mean, heartfelt stuff, like really deep grief this month. And I want you to know, like, I know it's tough right now. We're getting ready to lose our dog. And I've watched him over the last week just decline. His health is declining. He's not wanting to leave the deck at night to go to the bathroom. So like even our family is going through it. And it's hard. I don't care if they're four-legged furry friends. They're family members. It's hard to let go. And yet I've been telling my dad now since the beginning of December, get ready because Furby's not going to last. One of my other clients had to put her dog down, a friend client locally. They lost their dog yesterday and a cat a couple weeks ago. People have lost their parents. Like I know 2 people specifically who've lost their mothers this month. There's been a lot of loss. But I want to remind you of this. If you're grieving, if you're going through any type of letting go, whether it's a partner or someone who's crossed over, please know you will see them again. We will meet them again. They are around us. It doesn't make it any easier though, right? We want people in our lives. We want them where we can see them, where we can touch them, where we can talk to them, and where we can hear them. And when they're gone from the physical, it feels like, oh my gosh, it's just done, like final. It's not final, but you do have to grieve. So for those of you who are grieving, my heart goes out to you. I know the holidays are not easy, especially when you have to go through loss. And a lot of us are just happy that the year is ending because this year has been tumultuous and it's moved so very fast, right? Like really, really fast. And you think, oh God, I'm going to catch my breath and I'm going to get a hold of things. And then 10 other things happen. Sorry about your pet. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. He's been with us a lot. I mean, he's 18. So it's not like this is the first time we thought Furby was going to go, but now it's pretty guaranteed. You know, my friends have lost their dogs at a much younger age. He's a trooper. He's a cockapoo. They live forever, but he's barely able to walk now. And like I said, he won't leave the deck. I woke up to nice little nuggets on the deck and I'm like, oh, Furby. And I know it's Furby. It's not Penny. Penny's size of nuggets are huge. And it wasn't the little dog because hers are tiny. So he's been bumping into things. We have to send the other dogs out with him. He won't go out at night anymore without being accompanied by another dog. So I know, right? I know. I'm prepared. My dad's the one that has to get prepared. I'm watching my old girl lose her mind. Literally. Yeah, I know. It's hard to watch. It's hard. I'm one of those who's happy it's almost over. I'm not a holiday person. You know, it's funny because I didn't celebrate Christmas for obvious reasons when I was a kid. It took me having kids to really get into celebrating Christmas. It's always about the kids. And now, I have a granddaughter, but this is the last year. Like she knows Santa is not real. It's the last year that we're going to be doing a big Christmas. So there's that like sad that all the little kids, like it's done, at least for a while. Because there's always that fun part of surprising the kids and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not much of a holiday person either. Last year or the year before, I think it was more in the spirit but I didn't have my entire family here. Now I have my entire family here, but my girls are older. Bella turns 21 next year, which I'm still trying to come to grips with, that I had her my youngest 21 years ago, and that she will be fully adult and legal next month. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she's like, Bella's what? Bella's, wait, what? Like, I've known her since I was pregnant with Bella. So to know that 21 years have passed, when I look back at everything that's happened in the last 21 years, it seems like it all went so fast. So here's a message to all of you, right? I know Ashley. Ashley came to see me when I lived in Colorado. Bella was just a little one. And so so was Summer and Nene. They were small too. And now look, everyone's growing up. So here's a reminder to you. If you have children or grandchildren, they grow up so fast. It happens so fast. I can't believe that I have a 30-year-old, a 31-year-old, and a 21-year-old. I can't believe that time has flown that fast. I can't believe how much I've accomplished in my life. I was making some videos earlier, some content videos, and talking about how, when you're a high achiever and you're very goal-oriented and you're a doer and a mover, sometimes you don't slow down long enough to take stock of everything that you've accomplished. You just go from one accomplishment to the next and never really feel like you've accomplished anything. You forget to celebrate all of what you've accomplished, right? And for so many high achievers, like, we don't even think that we're that successful or that high achieving. Like, yeah, I'm a doer, but how successful am I? But when other people look at the things you've been able to pull off, and people look at my life and they're like, holy cow, you've done so much. I look at it and I think, no, I haven't done nearly enough of what I wanted to get done. This year, as we end the year, please take the time to acknowledge everything you've come through, everything that you've grown through, everything that you've built and created, every experience that you've had. Like, take the time to appreciate and celebrate you. Seriously, celebrate you, because time flies. And before you know it, your kids are grown. And, it's like we're so busy just getting it done, we forget to stop, smell the roses, and really appreciate what you've been able to accomplish. And raising kids is a huge accomplishment. Getting them to 18 is one thing. Getting them into adulthood, becoming a grandma, that was a whole other level of success to me. Like, oh my God. There are times when I was raising Brindy before I had Bella, and they're 10 years apart, that I thought I'm never going to make it through until she's 18. And now she's 31 and she is a 10-year-old. Renee is about to be 17 and Summer's 16. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, yeah. So it's going to be an interesting year. I have some good news for those of you who do attend 2023 yearly forecast. There's some good things coming. Not to say that we're out of the woods. There's still a lot of growth that we have to do on this planet. And I've already been getting messages about what's coming. I've been preparing for this yearly forecast for the last couple of weeks. And while I'm moving and doing all this physical work to set the new office up, which is a ton of work, and it happened very quickly. Like, literally, I decided on the space on the 19th, and we moved in we got the keys on the 21st. Like, it went like that fast. So I'm a week and a half ahead on our opening date with the office, but I'm excited about it. Hi, Sheila. So many of you have messaged me and you're like, can I come and see you in person? So here's what I wanted to share with you. People have asked me, like, what is Sarvatva? Sarvatva is pure energy healing from source energy. It is my modality. It's what I've been using. And it is, according to everyone who's ever gotten a session from me, more powerful than anything they've ever experienced. It creates massive shifts immediately. And it creates a whole lot of opening, combined with using my intuitive gifts to really nail what's going on and what's creating blocks for you. But a lot of people have asked me to do hypnotic regressions, and I do them differently than a lot of people. As far as I know, and as far as a lot of people that I know that have had regression work done, a lot of people will go and do past life regressions, right? Well, years ago, Spirit had me do one, and it kind of messed up the guy who was doing my regression. This was back in I want to say 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. I had a hypnotic regression done, and he was trying to get me to my first life, like the first incarnation, what soul group I came in with. I went all the way back to source, and it was the most amazing, you guys have heard me talk about it, the most amazing experience to really feel and be in while being in a semi-conscious state. I was able to bring it back. So I have perfected that regression technique to where I take you back to your point of origin with source energy so that you get to feel what that feeling of pure love, pure bliss, completeness feels like. And then we move you to 2 of your past lives that are still affecting you in this life. And then we move you to meeting with your higher self. Now, sometimes if you're super rigid and you're not willing to let go, we got to get through your inner child before we can get to your higher self. But then you get to meet your higher self, like your oversoul. Get information directly from your higher self about what your gifts are, what you're meant to do here. And your higher self connected to source will actually start to move energy through you with my facilitation and assistance during that regression. So I am offering those as well. So that's why I opened an office, is so many people have been wanting to come and see me and do these sessions. I have 4 dogs living in my house, 2 cats, and 6 people. It's too hard to bring people into my office without some animal or kid interrupting a session, especially regression. It has to be quiet. So now I have my office. So if you are interested in booking a session with me, whether you live locally or you're coming in from out of town, biomagnetics, right? Biomagnetism, if you want a session on that to balance your body, get rid of chronic health issues, and restore balance so that your body can heal naturally, which is what our bodies are meant to do when we have the proper balance of pH. If you want a session, let me know, message me, and we'll set that up. And then Sarvatva and past life regressions to source. I will be doing all of those. And I will be doing one-on-one private sessions for coaching, also from the office, all in person now. I haven't had an office since 2010. It's been a long time. I think 2010 is when I shut down my office in Colorado. I had 2 offices. So this has been a long time, 12 years, 13 years since I've had an office. And this is exciting. You have to come from Canada. That's cool. You can come from Canada. I have a client in Canada that's in Charm Life that wants to come because we had a whole group of the Charm Life people come and do the regressions and the Sarvatva. But I have people from Oregon that want to come for Lyme because they've been dealing with Lyme, right? And if you're coming and you're going to stay for a couple of days, I can split if you want to do all of it. Because I've had someone ask me, like, can I do all of it? Can I do a biomagnetism session and Sarvatva and the hypnosis regression? Yes, you can, but we can't do it all in one day. You have to break it up into 2 days. I had shut down my therapy and hypnotherapy office last year during COVID. I wasn't thinking about opening an office until I started to get more and more into the biomagnetic therapy. And I don't want to go to people's places and I don't want them coming to my house. I want a nice central location. And this is really, it's easy to get to from San Antonio. It's close to the airport, right? It's super central. And yeah, so I'm super excited. So if you guys are interested in any of that, let me know. But the main reason for coming on today was to invite those of you who are not part of Hidden Wisdom. If you're in Hidden Wisdom, do not sign up on the link. You get to do the yearly forecast for free. That post will go in as soon as I'm done with this live stream. But for anyone who's not a Hidden Wisdom member, if you want to attend my yearly forecast, and it will not be posted online, it's only going to happen in this group and this live event. Sign up. It's $27. It's kind of a no-brainer. So, yeah. Anywho, that's it for me. Other than to tell you guys I love you. And I'm sorry I've been MIA. I've been so busy. So busy. I just want to catch my breath. I can't, like Sunday on the 1st, I'm starting this year without working, without going to the office, without, like, I'm just going to hang out with my family, play Catan, my new favorite board game. When is it? Margarita's asking. Yes, please. And when is it? So it is on Saturday, the 31st, New Year's Eve, 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's $27. I will be doing the yearly forecast, like overall global, like what are the themes coming up? What are the lessons? What are the things we need to know about? Like, what do we need to watch for globally? And then I will break it up for that from the elements. So air, water, fire, earth. We'll do each one of those. And at the very end, I'll do a live Q&A. Right? So it's going to go, I put 90 minutes. Chances are it'll go a little over 90 minutes. Will there be a replay? I'm not building a website for this. So if you can't go live, unless you're in Hidden Wisdom, if you're in Hidden Wisdom, the replay goes up in there, right? But Hidden Wisdom is a monthly membership for $40 a month. And if you're in there, it's free. But I really don't want to have to post it someplace. It's like, if you want to come live. I may be able to Dropbox it. I could do that for those of you who miss it or have to leave. I could do a replay in Dropbox. So, well, we'll just plan on doing that. Like I said, I was not planning on this. It was this morning. Spirit told me to offer it to the general public. And there's only room for 90 people. Do I think we'll sell even close to 90? I don't know. I was surprised that Spirit wanted me to do it. Like, really? So, which means there's some messages that are going to be coming through for what's to come this year. It's going to be an interesting year, really. I mean, it's going to be a very spiritual based year. I will tell you guys that, generally speaking. There's a lot of heart-centered stuff that's going to happen in 2023. And yet, that doesn't mean that there's not going to be challenges. There is going to be challenges for a lot of the people that are not awake, for a lot of those who have not done their work. It's going to be tough. If you have tools and you've been doing your work and you're on that path of spirituality, you'll be doing much better, but it's still going to be challenging. And I'll share specifically what challenges are coming up for the year so that you're prepared. And we'll kind of break the year up too into quarters, like what to look for in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, main events. It helps. So yeah, if you want to join me, all you got to do is click the link and do it. It's right straight to my Acuity, my scheduler. And then it will send you an email with the Zoom link. And if you have any questions beyond that, just message me or Mandy. We'll get back to you if you do have questions. But all of the answers should be here in this live stream. So, yeah. If I don't see you before the 1st, Happy New Year. I hope that you will take this time. Mercury goes retrograde tomorrow. I hope you will take this time as we close out this year to really appreciate, no matter what's happened in your life, no matter how many changes you've endured, no matter how many people have left your life or new events have happened, like, take the time to appreciate the journey you're on, where you are on the journey, because wherever it is, it's perfect right now, right? Like, don't judge yourself. Really take time to appreciate what it's taken to get to where we are at the end of this year. 2022 was not an easy year. It wasn't horrible, right? But it was full of growth. It was challenging. Even for those of you who are awake, there has been a whole lot going on. And you got to be proud of yourself for getting through it. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of all of you. Seriously, proud of you. Like, I think sometimes we just need to remember, it's not even just be grateful because I want something. It's just be grateful. Grateful that you're here. Now, there are a lot of people leaving the planet right now, and that's going to keep happening. There's more to come. So we need to know what the themes are. We need to know what to look for and be prepared. But 2023 is going to be an exciting year. And for those of you, even if you're a healer, you're a psychic, sometimes it helps to hear confirmations. I know for me, it's always nice to hear confirmations of the information I'm getting from other people. But I'm going to be channeling. So we'll see. we'll see all of what Spirit wants to bring through to prepare us. And it is always dependent on who shows up in these classes, what comes through too. So I hope to see you guys on Saturday. And if not, that's cool. We're cool. All right. You guys have a good one. Happy New Year. Be blessed. Be a blessing. I'll see you guys later.